Tonight on Piha Rescue, a man is close to drowning.
Stay up! Stay up!
Extraordinary surf wreaks havoc between the flags. And a family has a terrifying ordeal.
They're coming, they're coming.
Dead, dead! She's gone!
Andrew steps up in his first summer as patrol captain. Campbell and Dan are among the many lifeguards involved. For a young family, it's torment.
There are 20 minutes of patrol left. Campbell sums up the ocean conditions in just a few words.
Messy. Messy and quite steep.
Suddenly, the guards notice a man frantically trying to attract the guards' attention. Michael is blinded by the glare of the late afternoon sun. From the deck, the guards monitor a big group of people. Another family, in fact, still in between the flags, but being taken out to sea fast. Dan grabs Richard to be his crewman in the IRB, and Michael charges into the water for the 4th time today.
This boat, look left-hand side of the flag, yeah. There we go. Hands up, hands up, hands up. There we go.
More people signal distress. Lifeguard Byron joins Michael with another tube. The glare makes it impossible to distinguish happy swimmers from those struggling. The whitewash dumps on top of the group. The rip carries them out further every second. Two members of the public prop a little boy up on their boogie board and try to keep him calm. Dan needs to point the IRB straight at the waves for the pickup, otherwise he'll flip.
Hold on, you guys. Who is it? Can you get me? You guys all right? Yeah. Sweet, mate. That's okay, mate.
The boy doesn't know what's going on in all the chaos, and he's terrified.
You okay? I'll take you to the shore, okay?
Yeah, they're coming up.
Water cameraman Scott comforts one of the parents, still way out. Dan circles back in the IRB.
You guys all right? Yeah, Dan! Dan!
Driver Dan can't race over to the patient because another swimmer panics and clings to the back of the boat. It's not the boy's dad. And now they've only got room in the boat for one more.
This girl's really struggling. Watch the waves.
The woman has been pummeled by the surf and is barely afloat.
They're coming, they're coming.
At the critical moment, a huge wave thumps them all, and she's gone. It's a midsummer nightmare at Piha Beach. The lifeguards are trying desperately to rescue a family trapped in the rips, surrounded by mountainous waves. only think of one person.
Now you're gonna be alright.
Dan and Richard charged back out to search for the boy's father. Mum puts on a great brave face.
Yeah, Judy's coming. Yeah, no, they'll find Judy, baby, they will.
It's the longest minute of their lives. Dan and Richard frantically scan the waters.
Well, we went out, we'd gone between the flags, and then all of a sudden a wave hit us and pulled us, and I couldn't touch the bottom anymore. And I was trying to swim and push him in front of me to keep him between me and the shore. And then it just all happened so quickly. It was just him first, and now it's, well, because Mike's still out there. His daddy's still out there.
Finally, lifeguard Byron has got Dad, fighting hard to bring him into safety. He has to pause to get him underneath every wave.
How heavy was it?
The IRB team makes certain every swimmer is safe.
Yeah, all good.
So close.
The last half hour turned a quiet day upside down.
Please drop the flags. Don't cross them, just drop them.
Attention all beachgoers, this is the Piha Rescue. We are now going off patrol. We recommend you do not swim.
Mike's not feeling well, so paramedic and lifeguard Jonathan checks him in the medical room.
3 mouth cans and lots of volume going out.
Fortunately, his vital signs are normal, but when someone is taken in water, they need close watching.
The key thing is that in the next 24 to 48 hours, if you have any breathing difficulties whatsoever, that's an immediate indication for you to be seen by a doctor. There's basically no see how we go type sort of thing. It's go to an A&M type sort of come and call, call for an ambulance. Okay.
Hey, thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
See you next time, hopefully. Yeah. See you, Jordan. Yeah, they're coming back. Coming back.
See ya.
4 weeks later, they do come back with a large donation to the club and a box of goodies for the guards.
At Piha on the same day, another rescue unfolds as 2 swimmers are spotted drifting way out. Lifeguards respond quickly by IRB, and it's just as well they did.
Just half an hour later, in the same rib, 2 swimmers drift further and further out.
Where's our Piha Rescue?
They seem calm in light of the danger they're in. Dan and Ellery won't take chances in these treacherous conditions and head out to make sure all is okay.
Patient is out by the barber's chair. If you could head out there, please.
Copy. Where? Barber's chair.
The barber's chair is a rocky outcrop close to the head of Camel Rock. They find a solitary swimmer. The other one's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, hey, thanks, mate. You lost the board in there? What's it? You lost the board? No, I'm not. Oh, okay. You want anyone, or you? Yep. Actually, my toes come back and I'm on the plate. Yep, thanks, mate.
The IRB crew races back out to find the man's son.
I had a son with me, and he was getting tired, and I thought it was better that we got him in smartly. We put him on a board with the surfing. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Dick, copy. Yeah, we can't see anyone out here. Can you, have you spotted anyone?
Yeah, right. You can just hang out there for the moment. That'd be great.
Copy that.
Fortunately, the missing son reports in, safe and sound. Suddenly, in the IRB, Dan spots a swimmer, way out of his depth and obviously struggling. He's climbing the ladder, desperate to keep his head above water.
Stay up! Stay up!
He's barely afloat. At Piha, lifeguards Dan and Ellery frantically try to rescue a drowning man. He's half submerged and has no fight left in him. He's clinging to Ellery for dear life.
You take on any water? No, it's all right, man. Yeah? Okay.
Just take it easy, man. You okay?
He's not. He's in shock and can hardly walk after a swim that took far longer than he intended.
For 20 minutes, boy. Yeah? I'm really struggling, boy. When I come out, the water level f***ing got 2 down there. My foot f***ing don't want to touch it, man. Straight away.
Yeah, just give me a name.
Did you swallow any water?
Nah, you're right. You might be going dizzy anyway. Taking over the water. I'm right.
Dan suggests more monitoring in the medical room, but the guy politely declines.
I'm really struggling here, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pay. The water gonna be happy. Yeah. Then I put my arm for
Nice work.
save my life, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looked like he was flailing around pretty critically, I suppose you could say.
He told us on the way in that if we hadn't been out there in the next couple of minutes, he said he thought he was dead. So, no, it feels real good to rescue someone like that.
Lifeguards Michael, Matt, Billy and Rob are called out to an unknown location off the coast of Piha.
The lifeguards have only been on patrol for 5 minutes. A young man has sprinted from miles around the coast to find help. His friend is trapped in one of Piha's blowholes. The problem is, he doesn't know which one. A blowhole is a channel in the rocks that water rushes through. Then, when the water hits the rocks at the other end, it sprays upwards with tremendous force. There are many rock crevices and blowholes around this coast. The most popular one is just behind the gap at the far southern end of Piha. And this is the lifeguard's logical first port of call. Matt and Michael are the on-duty IRB crew. Rob and Billy are on standby.
Okay, sorry. Getting way too shallow. That's way too shallow, so I'll probably... I'll just meet you here and you run over, eh?
Matt has a 300-meter run across the rocks. And when he reaches the first blowhole, no one needs his help. There's only a fisherman here right now.
There's quite a few blowholes around Piha. There's one of them right here. That's one I thought he might have been. He's not here.
Who's Piha, Dick?
The crew in IRB-2, Billy and Rob, take the informant to search. Matt and Michael head out in IRB-1 to the same location, this time around the outside of Camel Rock. Heading through the Nun, a stormy passage at the front, and through to the other blowholes. Time is critical. Nobody knows if the guy's in the water, tangled in the kelp on the sides, or clinging onto the steep rock face.
Basically, but the goal, as you're going to get fins and stuff, is to get it back and get the fins through the blowhole.
The most obvious place to search now is the biggest blowhole left, also accessible by land.
That's right there. Sorry, dude. I just saw someone in the blowhole.
After working out where the man is positioned, Matt knows what he needs to do next. Swim in and get him.
We'll come over. Yep. Have you got radio call? Yeah, I've got radio call right now.
Michael will make an approach by land.
PAD from Piha boat, over. Yeah, so Matt's swum in, we've got a visual. I'm going to take the boat back round and run over on the land side, over.
Billy and Rob arrive in IRB-2. They position the boat outside the blowhole while Michael races back around Camel Rock to access the site via land. It's a 1-kilometer cross-country run. He finally arrives at the blowhole. This one is also known as Spot X. Michael discovers there are 2 guys there. One of them is clearly on the wrong side. The guy has climbed halfway up the rock face, but now he needs to jump back into the water. Lifeguard Matt is waiting there with the rescue tube. Billy reverses the IRB inside the passage, a complicated maneuver, and pulls the guys into the boat. Michael and the rescued man's friend hike back to base. 15 minutes later, they're reunited in the club's medical room. Thankfully, his injuries aren't too major.
Let's just get a bit of ice on it. So it's a little bit swollen, but
things could have been a lot worse.
it'll be fine.
Scared as. I thought I was gonna die. Yeah, at first, because like I got sucked into the hole and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I was just looking for anywhere to grab, and then I just found this ledge and climbed off of it.
I saw the guys on the usual side. I was just trying to work out how you got to where you.
I know, because I got sucked back, and then I.
Oh, you were actually in the water.
Yeah.
You guys jumping in, were you?
Yeah. Well, I only jumped in once, and as soon as I jumped in, I got sucked back.
Yeah, you're going. Oh no, I'm now in the water. That's moving around a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I could have scripted it any better, really.
It was a real weird one. He was in a weird spot. It was all totally unexpected. Not to mention the fact I was trying to finish my sausage.
Tonight on Piha Rescue. A child is swept into the rift. A mass rescue right beside Lion Rock. And a lifeguard is entangled in kelp.
Lifeguards Jason and Paul are in the thick of it.
Suddenly, north of the flags, lifeguard Paul spots two people drifting towards Lion Rock.
Jason! Boat!
Now there are 3 swimmers treading water, desperate to keep afloat. Cameraman Aramis reassures them.
The lifeguard's on the way. You'll be right, love it.
The girls exhausted. Help appears from all angles. A member of the public and 2 lifeguards, Paul and a tank. Lifeguard Zoe provides another tube. The group sweeps closer to the rocks. There are no lulls in between waves to reach the swimmers safely. A boat flip would spell disaster. This pickup is near impossible.
Finally, the third patient is in. But a tube rope caught in the motor drags lifeguard Paul under as the boat speeds off. Paul and cameraman Aramis are left to fend for themselves. Back at Lion Rock, Paul and Aramis decide to swim into the Glut, a calm oasis at the foot of the rocks. Things go from bad to worse for Paul at Lion Rock. Moments ago, he was dragged underwater when his tube tangled in the IRB motor. Now, he is snarled up in the kelp. Jason races back to find Paul and Aramis. And three rescued guys make their way on shore. And in fact, they're heroes.
No, we were...
There's that girl
there was pretty much drowning. We were all helping her out.
What happened?
I was just floating instead of swimming, and then just kind of couldn't get myself back in line with the flags. Yeah, and then got close to the rocks. But
what was going through your mind?
I was gonna die pretty much. Waiting for the flash before your eyes of your life thing.
That's serious, what you said?
Yeah.
And then you were pulled into this as well?
Nah, she's my cousin. Yeah. There's heaps of them that all just came, and then the guys in the boat came out, yeah.
A major rescue, especially for off-duty guard Tank, who was just having a play in the surf.
What happened, bro? I was out there helping out. Didn't have any fins. Just got to lift back in there.
The girl was pretty stressed, but the guys are amazingly calm, I think. I was impressed.
Out in the IRB, Jason still searches for Paul and Aramis. Both are safe. Paul updates the patrol deck.
Paul, your radio's waterlogged here. Pull the battery, please.
Pull the deck. What do you want me to ask you? Just, we all clear.
Yeah, go IRB.
Are we all clear there, Piha deck? Over?
Yeah, you just want to do one more sweep. Make sure no one else has gone around. I'm just trying to find out.
Okay. Cameraman and Paul, our lifeguard, have gone into the Glut to get out. They put their identified as being okay, over.
Oh, okay, other than that, no one else?
No, just the two of them have gone into the Glut. I'll get Jason to do one more sweep, over.
Pretty tiring, eh? Yeah. Far out. That was it?
It's a killer, really, huh?
Pretty tiring, eh?
Yeah.
It's been a hard day so far for Paul.
Yeah, it was a little bit close. We got within probably 3 or 4 feet of the rocks, and 6 people in the boat, and one of them was kind of on the larger side and had a bit of problem getting going, but managed to get a wave behind us, which gave us a bit of a shunt in, and so that got us up planing, and we were away after that. But yeah, that was probably one of the more intense rescues this year, that's for sure.
Fast forward 1 year. At Piha, veteran lifeguard Anna leads her patrol by showing how it's done.
Down on the beach, everyone is swimming within the flags and sticking to their limits. Anna knows the rips will start surging shortly. She has stationed herself and 2 other water guards next to the Pakiti Rip.
Excuse me! Hey! Excuse me! Move that way! Don't come in straight!
Right before their eyes, several sets of swimmers are being dragged into deeper waters. Anna races for the youngest person in danger, a little boy. Further out, 2 more boogie boarders already float helplessly in no man's land. Anna secures the boy in her tube and starts to tow him in. This rip is taxing even the strongest swimmers. Right now, everywhere Anna looks, people struggle against the current. She realizes more and more people are being swept away. She needs the IRB now. The severe currents of Piha are sweeping people swiftly from safety into danger. Patrol Captain Anna is in the midst of a rescue, but she needs all hands on deck to save several other swimmers caught in the Pakiti Rip.
Let's go down, put the way down the flags. You're going to need to give them a hand down there. 59.
Ennis and Lee grab the IRB. Anna is getting pounded. The little boy she has in the rescue tube clings on for dear life. A number of other swimmers have been taken way offshore, past the break, and they don't have a hope of getting back by themselves. Water guard Bernice has secured the little boy's dad in the rescue tube.
You alright, mate? I'm alright. You got it, young fella. Oh yeah, you're sticking with him.
Cameraman Nimai finds Mum.
You okay? Okay, it's okay. Keep going this way, okay? Yeah. Just relax. You'll be okay. Okay. You keep swimming across to the flags, okay?
Yes, thank you.
While Dad finally makes it into the boat, Mum still paddles valiantly. But without Nimai's helping hand, she would have been swept out there too.
You tired?
Junior lifeguard Hannah steadies another boogie boarder.
You guys, you alright? Just a little bit tired?
Yeah, just scared. There's another one.
Okay.
The woman is hurting badly and can't kick. Dad is the first one to touch the sand.
Hang on, mate. I need to stay here for a second.
Innes checks if he's okay to park the boat.
Piha RIRB.
Here you go.
His son is still being ferried in by Anna.
No, it's all good. He's clear now.
And cameraman Nimai has rescued his wife.
Once you get here, just go into the shallow, okay? Stand. Okay, go in shallow.
Trying to get my son over there. Didn't realise it's so strong, the current.
Hannah also reaches the shallows with her boogie boarder, clearly in pain.
You sore?
She's got cramp.
My leg. Okay. Come around the back of the chair with me.
Go and sit down for a minute, Stefan. You can have a seat over there, right?
Just lay on your back and float. It's going to make it a lot easier for us. It's really strong. I just had a 9-year-old on the back and they're going, hard enough to get yourself out at the moment.
This boy's swim at Piha came to an abrupt finish.
I just very quickly waving us to that side, and they try to get my son, and then they suck us all lot together. And then as my feet cannot touch the floor, so I had to try to get it on this side. So I just said, oh, we can't do it. Try to get help. Yeah. Lucky she just come and say, get in that way. So we try to. Yeah. So tired. I think it's enough now.
Cramp is agony, and it's dangerous when it strikes in the water. It's near impossible to straighten the leg fully to loosen the spasm.
Hey, can you make contact with Anna and see if the people that she's with require any assistance? And I've also sent Emma down there with the incident forms to get names and details.
She's limping at the moment, so we're going to need to get her off the beach, are we?
Crab? You've got crab? Yeah. Oh, crab.
The family have called it a day, and it is scheduled time for the guards to shortly pack up too.
Fast forward a year and Lion Rock is again the subject of concern. This time it's not the people in the water, but rather a climber.
A young thrill-seeker decides to get off the beaten track, thinking she can slide down Lion Rock. Once she stepped off the path, she realized she is directly above a 100-meter cliff. At Piha, the beach has come to a standstill while a young woman hangs over a 100-meter cliff face.
There's a guy hanging off the cliff.
Two lifeguards race to the bottom of Lion Rock. Two others sprint up the hill.
Yeah, go follow him with the camera.
Leaving her shoes behind, she claws her way back up the path with the help of a friend. A fall from this height would almost certainly have killed her. The gravity of what almost happened hasn't quite sunk in for the youngsters.
No, she wanted to slide down. Get out!
And you too!
No, not me. No way, I won't dare to do that. Slide through the mountain. Slide on the mountain.
Still there?
Yes. She wanted to slide. She's actually very adventurous anyway, but she just missed it because of her, silly shoes. Yeah, if her shoes were all right, she could have done it.
Thanks to her silly shoes, she's actually still alive.
I like doing adventure things. That's what I was going on.
Actually, she didn't realize. She was thinking
I didn't realize it. I
that
might
cliff
slide down
goes
easily.
to the beach. Yeah, that's what she thought, and it actually doesn't. That's where she was. She was hanging on to the wire, and I got her till the wood so that she can hold on to it. And then I realized I needed some support because I can't actually pull her up.
I'm not doing
Because it is slippery even here.
It's very...
Then I saw a few girls. I asked them to give a hand. They also asked me. So we needed a guy.
That's where my mates came.
Yeah, our friends came luckily and rescued.
Yeah, the star!
Don't know what they were thinking, eh? I mean, you're off the edge of there and you're screwed. Straight down to the rocks. Be lucky if you got any other sand underneath you before you got to the bottom.
They still don't appreciate their lucky escape.
Tonight on Piha Rescue.
A man is lost at sea.
The lady's husband's gone missing. Yeah. Where is your husband? I'm going to run around the rock.
He got swept away. I don't know where. They were around here.
And a man has stopped breathing in a critical after-hours emergency.
You're right, mate. Come on. Hang in there, mate. Hang in there. Hang in there.
An alarm is raised for a missing man at North Piha.
Good afternoon, beachgoers. We are closing our patrol in 15 minutes. If you wish to stay in the water, you are doing so at your own risk. Thank you.
Everyone packs up and the guards prepare for a relaxing evening. But at North Piha, a violent rip relentlessly churns the water, and there are no longer guards on duty.
What's happening?
Suddenly they see a woman waving for help, having run the length of the beach.
Stuck in the current on the other side of Lion Rock. So, there's a swimmer in the current on the other side of Lion Rock.
A woman just came up and told us that her husband...
in the boat.
Radio on an echo bag. Quick.
Jason and Merrin are quick to respond. Kaya's next off the mark. Medical officer Jonathan gets a ride with park ranger and lifeguard Jeff. Jason races further north with the IRB, while Ukiah responds to the group screaming at the shoreline. There are people signalling everywhere, all pointing north. Ukiah reaches the shoreline.
Yeah. Where is your husband? I'm going to run around the rock.
I don't know.
Where? There or there?
I don't know. But they came and told me that he was lost. He got swept away. I don't know where. They were here. They were around here.
Cameraman Aramis races along Lion Rock, hoping to find the missing man. But there's nothing but kelp. A kilometre up north, Jason and Merrin reach several people screaming beside a motionless body on the beach.
right, mate. Come on. Hang in there, mate. Hang in there. Hang in there. Ramesh, you're right, mate.
Hey, buddy.
Ramesh is not breathing. At North Piha, lifeguards Jason and Merrin work desperately to revive a drowned man. They're sucking water out of his airwaves. His wife collapses when she arrives at the scene. Ramesh is unconscious and barely breathing. The guards give emergency resuscitation.
Roger, message relayed to Surfcom is currently assessing one 18-year-old male.
Current status 2 as a result of drowning. Request medical evacuation by Piha Rescue. No other victims reported missing at this point in time. Copy.
Just let him breathe with it.
Just breathe with it.
Don't resist it. Turn the mask around. And just let him breathe through it spontaneously. You don't need to squeeze it.
The stricken family watches helplessly. It was his brother that dragged Ramesh from the water.
Now, was there anyone else in the water with him that you guys know of? Just you? How are you feeling? You right? You guys alright? A little bit shaky? You sit down on the quad? Yeah.
A member of the public has called 111.
Very weak pulse, he's not conscious at all, he's not responding to any stimuli. Yes, this is correct. Yeah, he is breathing, but only just.
And the news is all bad.
Westpac is currently out of the area. So we've got a 40-minute wait for an ambulance.
Ramesh, just keep your eyes open, mate.
Jonathan checks the oxygen flow.
On the phone too, please.
We need a spare cylinder of O2.
Okay.
Okay. Brought down from the club. If you can bring down.
Yeah, can you get another O2 bottle down here, please?
That's not going to work.
What do you need?
I need a stretcher, mate.
Just a stretcher? Get a stretcher.
Copy that. Paul's notified Surfcom as well, and we'll keep you posted. We're getting a defib out.
Ramesh's wife wants to keep close to her husband. The guards reassure her. They're doing all they can.
Thank you so much.
Let's keep you afloat.
Ramesh, just stay with us, buddy.
We got a thermal blanket we can put on?
Yeah, we're not going to put that on until we get an all blanket on first.
Come on.
Westpac is on a call out at Great Barrier at the moment. They're trying to get Westpac 2.
Right.
And we just have to stand by to hear back from them on that.
Paul takes the stretcher on the last quad bike.
Surfcom, could you confirm whether or not an ambulance is coming as a standby option if the aircraft version isn't able to make it? Over.
Further help arrives. Advanced paramedic Gareth, by chance, visiting Piha today. He brings a stronger suction unit for Ramesh. And delivered seconds later, another cylinder of oxygen. And the stretcher. This takes care of Ramesh's wife.
They're just making sure they're going to load him onto the stretcher now.
Ramesh's devastated brother, who saved him, cannot believe what has happened. And neither can his wife. It's after hours, and all available guards try to keep a man alive. He was pulled from the water by his brother 5 minutes ago.
1, 2, 3.
Just use one hand, maybe.
The chopper's still nowhere near.
Survival blankets, look at Garrett's.
Surfcom, we can confirm at the moment that the patient is still at status 2. Over.
Advanced paramedic Gareth continues to apply oxygen and monitor Ramesh, while the emergency blanket reheats his body. There's no improvement at all.
Can I have the suction unit, please?
Is there should be a suction unit? Oh,
Yeah.
there. I'll grab it.
No, he isn't thrown up yet. I just wanted to
Here.
And with emergency services still miles away, it's an agonizing wait.
Grab blankets, yeah? As many blankets as you can.
Yeah.
Is there a spare towel or something just to cover his head with?
There's something to write on.
Yeah, where's the radio?
Jeff.
That one is full.
Jeff, where are the radios?
Doing really well, buddy. Can you open your eyes for me?
Jonathan prepares to check Ramesh's lungs. If they're full of water, the situation's even more critical.
Yeah, so keep breathing, mate. Keep breathing. You're fine.
Blankets here. Hang on, Jonathan, is there anything else? Jonathan, Garrett.
What do you reckon? It's starting to...
Status 2 means that the patient has an imminent threat to life. So at this stage, he's not in cardiac or respiratory arrest. He's breathing for himself, but he has an altered level of consciousness. He's vomited a lot prior to us arriving. Most people swallow water rather than take water into his lungs. But I've had to listen to his lungs, and they're wet. So basically he has aspirated water into his lungs. So we need to get him to intensive care as soon as we can.
2 more guards bring the trailer to take Ramesh to the Piha helipad where they'll meet the ambulance.
He's been sick, so yes, he's swallowed a lot of water, and from what I can listen through the stethoscope, he's got a little bit of water on his lungs. So what happens from here is he goes to the hospital, they'll assess him, alright, he'll probably go into the intensive care unit where they'll keep an eye on him, and basically he'll be reassessed when he gets to the hospital.
Jason receives a positive message. Finally, a chopper's en route.
How long?
It's still over half an hour away.
Ramesh, we're just going to lift you onto a little trailer.
That's right.
And then transport you up to the ambulance, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Put him in the orange.
As the guards prepare Ramesh for transfer, his family reflects on the nightmare Easter's become. Meanwhile, the ambulance arrives at the helipad.
Well done, guys. Head first. Head first. Ambulance from West 1. Okay, we're going to do a slide here. Thank you, guys. Well done. Good job.
While waiting for the chopper, Ramesh's condition further deteriorates.
Yeah, he's actually physically biting on that airway.
Yes, okay, we'll leave it as it is then, please. Okay, via your surfcom, one status 1 to our control room, please.
A status 1 is 1 step away from death.
I'm updating on the patient from the ambulance officers that you could please pass on to ambulance control. The patient is now category status 1.
The situation's very critical.
They're just putting a line in to get it to intravenous access.
Excuse me, Jonathan.
In case they need to give them fluids or drugs.
As the ambulance officers work to keep him alive, Ramesh's wife offers encouragement.
Is your quad off the helipad?
Evidently St John's had 2 non-existent right now. Do you want to pass anything on to them particularly?
He's cerebrally hypoxic.
meaning deprived of oxygen to his brain. This can lead to permanent damage or brain death.
Is he settled? Is he settled? He's settled. Thank you.
25 minutes later, Ramesh has stabilized enough to go in the helicopter.
All tight clothing, no loose clothing.
Liz sends Ramesh's wife off to hospital with as much reassurance as she can.
Probably around about, I don't know, a quarter of patients in his condition who don't survive, but that's only a percentage odd.
Summer of the same year. The common theme of swimming after patrol has ended continues. But this time, there are no lifeguards on the beach.
Sunset at Piha, still a balmy 22 degrees, and several people decide to take a twilight dip. Two young men try to catch a wave in. One succeeds, one doesn't. While his mate looks on helplessly, the rip sweeps the other guy straight out to sea. After hours at Piha, no lifeguards on duty. A breathless man approaches the film crew.
Lifeguards. Pardon? I need lifeguard. Lifeguard, yeah. Come on. My friend can't go back.
Two off-duty guards have run down from the club rooms.
Richard, come. Grab a chair.
What are you going to do?
What happened?
What are we going to do, bruh?
Richard decides to go and get a tube and an IRB.
What happened, mate?
He's exhausted.
He was swimming and he can't go back.
So where is he now?
I don't know. Here.
All the equipment is packed away for the night.
Where is it? Where's your friend?
I don't know. Here, I think. I'm not sure.
How far out is it? Way out.
Sam brings the tube. He and Nick have no idea where to start looking and take a guess. The IRB is reassembled. Campbell and Richard get it swiftly down the dunes. There's only 20 minutes of daylight left. The low tide wait takes even longer than usual because of the full moon. The guards can't see anyone in the breakers. But lifeguards Sam and Nick and a surfie hold a man up in the water. The guy is miles out and he is exhausted. This summer has been the season of the tourist, where numerous visitors have misjudged the Piha waters.
Crazy swimmers.
Many of them getting into difficulty after hours when no lifeguards are on patrol. A near miss that's sure to be stamped in this guy's mind forever.
So I was dragged out and stuff. That's okay.
Campbell returns to see if the surfers and his guards are okay. A happy reunion on the beach for the relieved backpackers.